So sometimes in life we get lemons, and there's an old saying about that. And I'm gonna do a shakeout ride here. Different kind of shakeout ride. Shake out those lemons, and I'll give you a quick talk about the kind of lemons that I've gotten here recently.
Words let you drown. Take all of the sound and throw it to the wind. All of it is noise, trying to throw you off your track. Don't let it win, don't ever turn back. Ooh, I know you think it's all figured out, but things change. Get ready for the change. But even if it hurts, hold on to what you know. Even when it burns.
Okay, to the lemons here in a minute. Sometimes, you know, things aren't going your way, and for me as a content creator and somebody who's started a business, an online business, it's like content creation is a mandatory thing that has to happen. You know, people have to find you and find what you're offering some way. You can't just open a store and expect people to buy your things. So content creation just eats up a lot of my time, but I really do love doing it. I enjoy it very much. I love going out. I love filming and editing and all that stuff. But recently, in the past 10 days, I've just been getting nailed with these lemons, one after the other after the other. And after I did the Philadelphia bike tour, or I rode my bike down to the Philly Art Museum video, which you can watch if you want to watch this really fun video, I took a train to Lancaster, the city of Lancaster, which is Amish country. Biggest Amish area in the United States. And my microphone failed, this microphone I have here. And one of the problems I have as a content creator, I'm gonna walk around. So one of the problems I have as a content creator is like microphones. It really is. So, you know, I can't really use my iPhone on the bike because there's just so much wind noise. Here's an example. So this is my iPhone on a bike ride. Gotta love that wind sound, right? And using my Media Mod, GoPro Media Mod, can also be problematic because the microphone isn't that great. It's about 6 decibels too low. Here's an example of that. And this is the sound from the GoPro Media Mod case, which is maybe 6 decibels lower when I go to do, you know, processing and production. And this is the sound from my external microphone on the GoPro. Should be better with the wind here. And so I have this plug-in microphone that's working now, but this somehow became unplugged when I was on day 2. So I took a whole 8 hours of footage that I was doing, and I lost everything because there's no sound. Man. So that was like my first lemon, losing sound. Then I went back for a second day and my chain broke. Didn't break, it got twisted, which I had to fix because one of the links got bent. There's another lemon too. Then on the third day, after I checked my bike and checked my camera gear and made sure everything was working, everything was charged, third lemon comes. I drive all the way back down there, which is 30 minutes from my house, and the battery in the GoPro is just dead, completely dead. So drive to Best Buy, get a new battery. It's the battery's the problem. And 3 days I've tried to film a bike tour of Amish country, which I really want to do because it's going to be amazing. And 3 times I've gotten lemons. It just sucks. But the saying goes, you know, if you get lemons in life, make lemonade. But I have to say, when you get lemons in life, sometimes you just get lemons, and that's all there is to it. There's no good way around it. And for me, it's a bit frustrating because I have to do so much work doing content creation and running the business, and just every minute of my time is just thinking about content, thinking about the business, and it's really exhausting. So when you have these failures, I just want to make a video slamming GoPro for their horrible media mod, but I can't do that. I'm running a business. It's really not the kind of review I would want to get about my product. So what I'm gonna do is just talk about the Media Mod real quick. I'll use my cell phone for this to show you some of the great things about the Media Mod and some issues I've had. All right, so we look back here at the Media Mod, and basically you get a handle that's really fantastic. It's got a battery inside, and you know, you can turn this into a tripod. You see I got sunburn on my hands. Works really well. The handle is fantastic. The case itself is wonderful. I really do. It protects everything. You know, you see I've dropped it once, but the one problem I've had with the Media Mod is the microphone piece. This is not the original microphone cover for the Media Mod. That actually fell off. This piece right here, there's a custom microphone cover, and it fell off, and lo and behold, you can't buy a new one from GoPro. Man, I got cat hair on this. My pets are just putting their hair everywhere. And so what I had to do is I had to get another foam piece, and I super glued that on, which isn't the greatest option, but it works to help reduce wind noise. But this other little microphone thing actually works really, really well, but it has to be plugged into the back. And then this is the charger, plugs right in the center. If you want to charge it, gives you extended life. But I couldn't believe the battery went out. So the only issue I have with the Media Mod is this microphone cover that you get with it. You can't replace it. You just can't buy it anywhere. Please give me an opportunity, GoPro, to buy the Media Mod microphone camera. And then I have to use this external microphone because for some reason too, the microphone volume on the Media Mod is lower than actually internal microphone on the GoPro. So this thing works pretty good, and you got to put the little cat thing on it. And again, this isn't perfect either because I had to zip tie this piece, these to both ends of this Movo double mic, but I can switch front, rear, and rear to the microphone if I wish. And so hopefully that turned out well. So let me go back to the camera. So I have loved the Media Mod. It's worked really well, except for the microphone issue. I just don't understand how I cannot buy a new microphone cover. It's crazy. Please give me an opportunity to spend more money, and I need it. And the solution I have did work. And I looked it up online. There's like plenty of YouTube videos about Media Mod microphone cover. You'll see it. And I guess you can call them and get one replacement and one replacement only. So sometimes in life you get lemons, and I've gotten 3 lemons. 3 lemons so far. So back to content creation. Making videos that I'm excited about, and I think everybody else would be excited about. But sometimes you get lemons. That's life, right? You can't make lemonade out of it. You just got to move on. Maybe the only thing you can do is just look at those lemons and just crush them, you know. Oh, I wasted a lemon. But sometimes you can't make lemonade. It is what it is. We just got to move on. So I do a shakeout ride. I call this a shakeout ride, where I just get out of the house on my bicycle, and not a long ride, but just to allow myself to say, okay, that happened then. This is a new day. We start over, and we forget about everything that happened before, create a new plan, and move forward with it. So coming up with the Gograva channel, exciting things. I'm going to do a local bike race interview and see how a person puts together a bike race for the first or second time, and really get some insight on how maybe you could create your own bike race. Then I'll be at Unpaved in Pennsylvania. I think there's 1,000 gravel cyclists, and Grava is one of the sponsors, and we're going to be out at Unpaved. Then on October 10th, I'm flying to South America. We're going to go to Peru, and we're going to go to Colombia, do some interviews with some bicycle manufacturers in those regions, small and medium manufacturers, maybe try to get connected with one company who does textile, do some adventures of our own, and just make a ton of content in South America, and talk about Grava a bit more. So that's what I got. Hey, don't forget, folks, we got some great products here for bicycle bags. Head over to gograva.com and buy yours today or take a look at it.